Today we have a video from a very small creator, and this is, I think he's one and only Jubilee type of video, and I'm here to say that I hope he does a lot more of these. And his name is Mentos, and yeah, this is called Madara versus Hidden Leaf Clans. Now this is going to be very interesting. I really hope that this person does the Jubilee parody version of like the Naruto verse pretty much. And also I think it would be amazing if you were to actually double down on this type of content. And yeah guys, he's only at like, well, yesterday when I saw him he was like 200 and something. Now he's 300 and something subscribers. Hopefully this guy can get monetized very soon. Please show him some love, please show him some support. And yeah guys, I'm gonna have a link to the original video within the description of this video, so please make sure you check him out, show him some love. I'm here, this is one of the reasons why I do this, because I want to have like a mixture of like big creators, small creators that I kind of react to, so we can kind of help the smaller creators like get some more traction, if that makes sense. I don't feel like they necessarily need it, but I personally want to be a bit helpful, if that makes sense. But yeah guys, if you want to be watching more of these types of videos, make sure you smash like, comment down below what you think, and yeah, let's get right into this guys.
My name is Madara Uchiha. I am a legendary leader of the Uchiha clan, and today I am surrounded by 20 people from every clan of the Hidden Leaf. My first claim is simple. The village system we built, the very one you hold so dear, Hashirama, is nothing more than a structured way to send children to die while pretending it's for peace.
Madara, old friend, you're looking at it all wrong. I mean, before the village, children didn't even reach their teens. We created a place where they could grow, where they could have a future.
A future? You mean a future where they are ranked by their ability to kill? Where we put them in teams of 3 and send them on missions to settle the petty squabbles of lords who don't even know their names?
It's about cooperation.
Is that right?
The will of fire is passed down. It's the light that guides the next generation. We gave them a home, Madara. A place where they aren't just soldiers, but brothers and sisters.
Are brothers and sisters? Who are taught that loyalty to the village comes before loyalty to their own blood?
Madara, come on.
You didn't stop the war, Hashirama. You just moved the battlefield inside a fence and gave it a flag. You traded the chaotic violence of the warring states for a cold, institutionalized violence that asks children to smile while they sharpen their blades.
You're focusing only on the shadow, not the tree. Yes, there is still fighting, but now we fight for something bigger than a clan name. We fight for each other.
No. You fight to maintain a status quo that benefits the few at the top. You were so desperate to stop the burying of children that you built a system that simply waits until they're 12 to bury them.
What are you talking about?
Your light is just the glare of a burning forest, Hashirama. I mean, you chose your brother and your village over the only family I had left. You traded the blood of the Uchiha for a shaky truce that fell apart the moment you died.
I did what was necessary for the greater good. I would have killed my own child, or even you, to protect the dream of the leaf.
And that is why your dream is a nightmare. A peace that requires you to kill your own heart isn't peace, it's just a different kind of war.
Alright guys, I love these two's conversation with each other, and I know Madara is gonna say that my guy is wrong and all of this type of stuff, but bro, what else is it gonna be? Like, if we went another way, like, I think Madara would have caused like a mad war against other places. It would have been way more worse. And plus all of this that like Madara arguing with the first Hokage is perfect as well. It's pretty much like Sasuke and Naruto arguing and stuff like that, which is one of the reasons why I love Naruto. I partly agree with the first Hokage that sometimes you need to sacrifice your own family for the overall good of the overall village. Like, sorry, that's how it is. Itachi learned that the hard way. He even had to pretend like he was a complete idiot just so certain things can play out to his overall benefit at the end of the game. Like, so yeah, like Madara just being like one of those guys that's very stupid, and quite frankly I'm not gonna listen to a guy who just blatantly took his brother's eye about anything, about the greater good. These times he wants to put everyone in some illusion. It's like, come on Madara, are you insane, my G? Come on.
I knew we should have kept you sealed. Your mere presence is a threat to the stability of the state.
Ah, the architect of the police force. Tell me, how did your stability work out for my clan? You moved them to the outskirts, watched them from the shadows, and wondered why they became
I
restless.
gave the Uchiha a role. I gave them a purpose within the infrastructure of the leaf.
You gave them a leash. You feared the power of our eyes because you couldn't control it. You created a system of segregation and called it integration.
The Uchiha are a clan possessed by evil. Your emotions dictate your power. It's a biological risk to the
And
village.
your logic led to a child slaughtering his entire family to prevent a coup that your policies created. You didn't save the village from the Uchiha. You saved the village from having to look in
I
the mirror.
built the foundation, so you either need to be clear or stay clear. You know what I'm saying, Madara?
Oh, I hear you. If the foundation is built on the corpses of your own citizens, it deserves to be ash.
The ash of one clan is a small price to pay to keep the forest from burning entirely. You speak of corpses, but without the village, the body count would be immeasurable.
A calculated body count is still a massacre, Tobirama.
Madness.
You just put it on a ledger and called it state security.
Someone has to make the hard choices while you and my brother live in a fantasy world. The Uchiha were a volatile variable in a delicate equation.
An equation where the answer always equaled our subjugation. You didn't just fear our volatility, you feared our clarity.
Your clarity is just arrogance masked as enlightenment.
We saw through the illusion of your perfect
You
system.
equate your personal dissatisfaction with a systemic failure. The system works only for those who are willing to compromise.
Compromise? You mean submission. The village doesn't ask for cooperation. It demands total assimilation. Anyone who steps out of line is branded a traitor and dealt with in the shadows.
Every civilization requires a shadow to cast a light.
And in your desperate attempt to fight monsters, you institutionalized the monstrous.
The Anbu, the policies, they are necessary evils to protect the innocent from monsters like
You
you.
built a machine that runs on paranoia and child soldiers, and you dare to call it a sanctuary.
It is a sanctuary. It is the only thing standing between humanity and absolute chaos. We gave the world a blueprint for order.
Your blueprint is drawn in blood. You traded the chaos of the battlefield for the quiet, suffocating oppression of a police state.
A police state that survived for generations. Tell me, what did your philosophy ever build, Madara?
I am not trying to...
Nothing, but a legacy of rogue ninja and ruined landscapes.
Alright guys, I have to say that the second Hokage is a bit of a twat. And plus, he purposely hated the Uchiha clan. And the way he demonizes them, saying that they only thrive off hatred and they are only a clan of like demons or whatever the fuck he's saying, yeah? He's a complete moron. Because, like, at the end of the day, Sasuke and Sakura's child proves this guy completely wrong. That it's not the only way. It's just intense emotion. And if you keep demonizing a clan, like, come on, what do you expect them to do? And plus, they didn't even do anything. The Uchiha clan literally didn't do shit. Like, bro, just because of your stupid protocol, you forced Itachi to kill his own family, bro. Like, technically. You relied on, how old was my man at the time? Like, 15? Some ridiculous number. You relied on a kid, bro. Come on, bro. Like, and you're supposed to be the second Hokage. And yeah, he created the police, but it's true. That whole situation was rigged. Like, the whole, like, I'll be real. The police in Naruto's village do cool. There's brothers always coming in and out. They do nothing. Like, and plus, like, the second Hokage, from every time I saw this guy, he always came from a very weird angle, if that made sense. Like, I personally never liked him. Anytime they brought him up, I was like, he's kind of the shittest one out of all the Hokages. Like, my personal favorite, personally, was the third Hokage, the old man. And yeah, the old guy is way more like wise and intelligent than this guy. And yeah, this guy made the police, but the police never helped once. Even when the like certain exams got infiltrated, the security of the village did nothing. But yeah, either if I had to pick like what he's saying and what Madara is saying, in a way they're both a bit messed up. They both come from very mad perspectives. But at the end of the day, Madara is right. This guy has put too much blood on certain missions. and he's there. He created the Onbu Black Ops for what? Just so they can work for Donzo and technically take over the village anyway. So I don't think he was, like, in all honesty, from his choices, some of the dumbest shit is happening. Like, quite frankly, like him, a little bit of the first, but mostly him. I'll be real. And of course, when Donzo became temporarily Hokage, it kind of exposed this guy's nonsense anyway. But yeah, enough of me rambling. Let's continue.
Madara Uchiha.
Broccoli.
You speak as if everything is decided by birth and eyes. But I am here to prove that through the power of youth and hard work, a failure can surpass
Hard
a
work.
genius.
You've spent your entire life training to kick things because you lacked the talent for anything else.
Wow.
Keep it in mind. You are the embodiment of the Leaf's cruelty. A boy who broke his own body to be a tool for a system that never
That is
valued
not
him.
true.
Try
Guy
it.
Sensei believed in me. My friends believed in me. The Leaf is a place where even someone like me can find a path.
A path to where? Exactly. To a hospital bed? I remember you at the Chunin exams. You dropped those weights and felt like a god for 5 minutes. Only
It
to
is
end
the effort that counts. The spring of youth never ends as long as you keep moving forward.
You are a tragic joke, Lee. You worship the very system that forced you to compensate for your defects with agonizing labor.
I am not a joke. I am a leaf of the hidden leaf. My fire burns hotter than your cold dreams.
Your fire. Once it breaks, you'll realize you're just an old man with bad joints and no legacy, while my eyes have seen the beginning and the end of
A
time.
legacy is not about living forever. It is about the people you inspire while you are here. Even if my body breaks, the seeds of my effort will bloom in the next generation.
Seeds planted in a graveyard. You sacrifice your limbs so another child can grow up to sacrifice theirs. It is pathetic, relay race, where the baton is just shared trauma.
Sure, you can call it trauma, but it is LOV. Guy Sensei taught me that protecting what is precious is worth any pain. I would rather live a short, brilliant life defending my comrades than an eternity in a fake world.
You romanticize.
You can look down on my efforts all you want, but the sweat
Love
and
it.
tears I shed are real.
I have to agree with Rock Lee here. Madara, you're trying it. Like, bro, you're trying to say that this guy, he's planted seeds into graveyards. What in the hell are you talking about? As long as the Hidden Leaf village is thriving, like, they're gonna remember. Don't be a retard. Like, what is Madara trying to say here? And plus, Madara is crazy work. Cause bro, Rock Lee, he's a fucking legend. Like, I'll be real, out of most characters in Naruto, including Naruto himself, my favorite character is Rock Lee. When this motherfucker is putting in the work, he is blazing everyone. The way everyone was stealing off him after the Chunin exam as well, with certain moves and that. Sasuke, I saw this guy stealing certain man's, seen him steal Rock Lee's moves. Bearman was stealing his moves. And he is OP, bro. These man, bro, when he went up against Gaara, that was one of the best episodes in Naruto before Naruto Shippuden. I'll be real, that was one of the best ones. Because, bro, the way he fucked up Gaara and he touched him, a Chinchuriki. Keep that in mind. No one else has really put Gaara to that level unless you're from the Akatsuki or some fucking legendary group. And it took my man who doesn't have no fucking powers or nothing, bro. He fucked him up. Like, but yeah, oh sorry guys, but yeah, I love Rock Lee. He's a fucking G. And like Guy Sensei can be a bit cringe and shit like that sometimes, yeah. But trust me, Guy Sensei and them man there, they are fucking sick. They're putting in the work. They always outwork everyone all the time. And even think about Guy Sensei, the way he's always going up against Kakashi, and he's always competing against him. It's crazy work. But yeah, enough of me rambling. Let's continue with the video, guys.
My last claim is that reality is a failure. Humans are incapable of understanding one another. Therefore, the only way to achieve true peace is to give everyone their own perfect world.
Bullshit! People need to struggle and grow together.
Struggle. Tell that to the
struggle.
orphans in the Rain Village. Tell that to the
come
people
on,
whose
Madara.
homes were leveled during your heroic battles. Your
When do you
growth is
save
paved
anyone?
with the bones of people who didn't want to be part of your story.
But we're finally working together now. All the nations are united. The war
Yeah,
showed us that we have the
finally.
same heart, no matter where we're from.
Only because you had a godlike threat to fear. The moment I am gone,
Doesn't
or the
matter.
moment a new threat vanishes, they will go back to arguing over borders and resources. Your unity has a
Maybe.
shelf life, Naruto. You think you've changed the world because you shared a few memories through chakra?
It's more than that. I grew up here. My whole life I've seen the look in people's eyes. They don't want to fight anymore.
They don't want to fight today, but when the winter is long and the food is scarce, or when a neighboring village develops a jutsu that makes yours look obsolete, those eyes will look for
Absolutely.
targets.
I won't let
You
that
are-
happen. I'll make sure everyone understands each other. I'll become Hokage and show them.
With what?
I
He
never
became
give
Hokage.
up.
You'll die, your son will inherit your mess, and the cycle will start again. In my world, no one dies, no one loses a child, everyone wins.
I mean, who would even buy this
No
shit?
one. In all honesty, Madara, he is chatting a whole bunch of BS, bro. When he's just saying the cycle continues and continues. Come on, Madara. Let's be real. You guys at this time with the Leaf Village, you guys are not even that old anyway. Like, let's be real. Like, the Leaf Village has not got like a lot of years behind it. It's what, barely 300 years, barely, because it's only had a few Hokages realistically, and yeah, he Madara is just so dumb. Like, he is such a hypocritical. Has he ever helped anyone who was not somehow an Uchiha? Like, has he? What is he doing? Like, he talks about like, oh, orphans, this and that, but he does nothing in the real world. Like, Madara is kind of confusing, because I'll be real, he says a bunch of shit, but it doesn't match up to what he's wasting so many years doing. Like, I don't know, Madara was just full. Plus, Naruto was right. Like, everyone is at a much better position now, and yes, they did need a giant problem so they can all come together. But that's naturally how people are. Like the way Madara just complains about human nature. Like, this guy, bro, he's just buck wild, and he wants to put everyone under this mad illusion. Like, everyone's taking shrooms, and then now everyone's just living their best life, which that must be so boring, because humans naturally want hardship to overcome, to be proud of. If everything is just easy, you can't be forever happy. It's not possible. Our emotions don't work like that. So Madara speaks from an extremely naive perspective. I'll be real.
You're just a lonely old man who couldn't handle the real world. Basically, from your claim, you want to force everyone into a dream because you were too weak to live in reality.
Weak? I stood against the world and won. I am the only one brave enough to admit that reality is beyond nothing. Tell me, Sakura, in your reality, how many times have you been left behind? How many times have you watched the people you love hurt each other?
That's part of life. We heal. I'm a medical ninja. I know that pain is part of the process of getting stronger.
Why should there be a process at all?
Are you serious?
Why should a child have to feel the pain of a blade to learn a lesson? You worship suffering as if it's a teacher.
Very hilarious.
It's not.
We have friends and love, and you don't.
Unfortunately, I have the truth. Do you wish to know?
Oh, please.
You've got a husband who disappears for years at a time, and a village that's always one bad day away from being wiped out by the next god that shows up. In the infinite Tsukuyomi, Sasuke never leaves. Your parents are safe, and there is no need for hospitals.
Well, we both know that's bullshit, right?
We
Yeah.
never know unless you try.
Oh, you.
What is wrong
Yeah,
with these
literally.
people?
Sorry about that.
Aye.
I've heard enough. You talk about my grandfather's dream as if it's a failure just because it isn't perfect.
100
But you're nothing more than a coward who abandoned the responsibility of building something real.
coward.
1,000.
I am the one offering the world salvation. You are the one who spent years in casinos and bars because you couldn't handle the reality of losing the people you loved. And
Yeah.
you're a doctor who can't heal the world, so you settle for bandaging its wounds.
Those wounds prove we're alive. Just know, we don't need a perfect dream where nothing goes wrong. We need the strength to keep going when everything does.
Oh, right. You are the granddaughter of a man who was too soft to do what was necessary. And yet, you possess none of his power. You're from a time that's dying out.
No, but...
I mean, look at your village. It's been destroyed more times than I can count. Tell me, how many more Hokages have to die before you realize the throne is just a target?
It doesn't matter how many times it's destroyed, because we will always rebuild it. And that is what you never understood. The leaf isn't a building or a person. It's the spirit of the people who refuse to give up.
Spirit doesn't stop a meteor, Tsunade. Spirit didn't save your brother or your lover. You're just gambling with the lives of the next generation, hoping this time the dice rolled
I'll
differently.
beat my life on the next generation. I don't care. That is my ninja way, and it was my grandfather's
Then
too.
you'll die, as he did, clinging to a dream while the world continues to rot around you. You're not a leader, you're just guiding a funeral procession. Well, that was predictable. They chose the dirt over the stars. They always do. But don't worry. When the moon turns red and the branches reach out for you, you'll thank me. Until then, enjoy your will of fire. I'll be waiting in the only world that actually makes sense.
Alrighty guys, this was a great video. I'm not gonna lie, bro, I'm really hoping that this guy continues making more of these videos, because I'll be real, as much as I enjoy like other animes, one of my favorite animes personally is Naruto, quite frankly, because of how many different types of characters there is and so many perspectives, guys. Like literally there's dozens and dozens of characters in Naruto which has fantastic stories, great personalities, just fantastic characters. And the world of Naruto, I love it. I'm not gonna lie. I can binge watch that for years and years. But yeah guys, I'm really hoping that you guys have enjoyed this video. We're gonna put a link of the original in the description. Please check out my guy so we can get him to 1,000 subs as soon as possible. And yeah guys, please comment down below on what you think, subscribe if you're new, and yeah guys, I'm gonna be catching you all in the next one. And as usual, if there's any any video suggestions, please let me know and I will get onto it as soon as possible. Alright, have a fantastic day guys. Bye.